These are sensitive times for all Americans. Hello, I'm Michael Powell, Chairman of the Federal Communications Commission. Profane, indecent, and obscene subject matter and images broadcast over our airwaves have largely contributed to the negative influence thrust onto our children and the destruction of the family unit. With mandatory cooperation from the 6 major television networks, we have tailored their programming to meet our newly improved guidelines and regulations, instituted to protect you and your family from obscenity, indecency, profanity, and all otherwise offensive material. Instead of having to worry about what television programs your family may be exposed to, we have done the work for you by deciding what you should watch. Some of your favorite shows are in the process of being altered in order to adhere to these guidelines, and the difference is virtually indiscernible. Many other programs have been deemed too risky to continue airing in the interest of sensitivity. Here is the initial list of the programs that will no longer be aired due to questionably offensive content. And to avoid any possible slips of the tongue or wardrobe malfunctions, the 5-second delay for live television will be increased to a 24-hour delay, allowing sufficient time for any necessary edits. In addition to the actions taken to sterilize the current television landscape, the FCC has worked hand in hand with the networks in fostering and developing some new innovative concepts that will help conform to our vision of quality family entertainment. Without further ado, I am proud to present a sneak preview of the FCC-sanctioned 2004 fall television season, which I have dubbed TGINO, which stands for Thank God It's Not Offensive. So don't forget the popcorn and non-alcoholic beverages, because you're in for hours of non-threatening, focus group approved programming the whole family could sit through. Rejoice in the renaissance of the sitcom formula, and feel free to laugh at the only demographic in America that is still safe to make fun of, with fat, dopey white male. In the spirit of the hit home improvement shows Trading Spaces and While You Were Out, surrender yourself to the gripping new series Watching Paint Dry. The networks continue to cut costs, eliminating the need for both actors and writers, with a new crop of reality-based programming debuting this fall. The first of which, gospel artist Kirk Franklin takes over where P. Diddy left off as he whips a small-town choir into shape on Making the Choir.
Y'all haven't been going to Sunday school. I'll shut down the church. GP, are you with me?
Also this fall, Tony Danza makes his triumphant return to television with his new sitcom appropriately titled, Yo, My Name's Tony.
Yo, my name's Tony.
The creators of America's Most Wanted and American Idol have joined forces for America's Most Wanted Idol, which will help authorities in the apprehension of the country's most notorious celebrity fugitives.
And if any of you have any information regarding the whereabouts of Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston, contact your local police department immediately and use extreme caution. Both are to be considered armed and under the influence of heavy narcotics.
Following a nationwide outcry against gay marriages, a gay man and a lesbian woman give up their respective lifestyles and get married in order to receive government benefits. Witness as their personalities clash and sparks fly, all while they try to hide their true orientation from their nosy landlord on Fancy and the Butch. And yet another creatively combustible pairing, a clown and a contract killer get an apartment together. Watch as comedy ensues because one's a clown and the other is a contract killer on Chuckles and the Hitman. Lastly, on the new game show, Who Needs the First Amendment Anyway, contestants give up their constitutional right to freedom of speech and expression for the chance to win fabulous prizes.
All right, Bunny. Now that you've relinquished your First Amendment rights, you have an important decision to make. So what's it going to be? That George Foreman Baby George rotisserie? That charming elephant table lamp? Or are you going to risk it all and go for what's in that big box?
The box! Definitely the box!
She wants the box. Show her the box.
This concludes our preview of the 2004 fall television season. I would personally like to commend all the networks for their compliance in these matters, and to everyone out there in TV land, on behalf of the Federal Communications Commission, thank you for your support.
All right, we're clear. That's a wrap, people.
Which one of you fuckers do I have to motherfucking find to get a drink around here? Oh, what I could use right now is some fucking pussy. That's right. Which one of you ladies want a piece of this cock, huh?